ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Yesterday we were talking about comfort, focusing on comfort or focusing on getting out of the uncomfortable place. And today is disappearance day of Srila Prabhupada. When we think about Prabhupada, he have come to realization that Prabhupada voluntarily accepted so many discomforts. He could have been very much spiritually comfortable in Vrindavan, performing his Ekanta Bhajan in Radha Damodar temple, and he could have left this world in a very beautiful condition. But he voluntarily accepted discomfort. First of all, of giving up the association of Vrindavan Dham and accepting the severe discomfort of full Maya Nagari in America. But although he was externally uncomfortable in the sense of being away from Vrindavan and accepting a lot of difficulties, traveling from place to place, but he was internally very blissful. So one thing about Krishna consciousness we should know, that comfort and peace may not be there, but inner deep satisfaction and bliss will be always there if we are fully Krishna conscious. In Vrindavan also, the Brajbasis chose to be with Krishna and they were constantly uncomfortable. There was not a situation, not a single day when there are no demons and no difficulties and no life-threatening situations. But still, they did not give up Krishna and his association, and the discomfort accompanied with that. They chose consciously to remain with Krishna. They chose to consciously, voluntarily accept the discomfort, and they became blissful and remained blissful all the while when they were with Krishna. And another thought is, comfort and discomfort in the material world will come by its own accord. By the power of our previous karmas, the comfort will come and the discomfort also will come. You cannot avoid the comfort and you cannot even avoid discomfort. So there is no need and no use of focusing on becoming comfortable in this world. Better to focus on Krishna while chanting our Maha Mantra every morning and try to remain blissful and satisfied. When we are blissful and satisfied in chanting Hare Krishna and attaching ourselves with Sri Krishna, then we will become blissful, and that blissful condition will negate or nullify the so-called discomfort that you and me have while living in this material world. But better not focus on becoming comfortable in the material world. Better to accept Krishna's association through the holy name and become Krishna conscious and accept the bliss. Because avoiding discomfort is a very lower concept than accepting bliss of Krishna consciousness. And that accepting bliss of Krishna consciousness is available through the holy name every single day, in the association of sincere devotees by the order of Guru Maharaj. And we will become very strong. We will not become dull. We will become enthusiastic. The way Srila Prabhupada, till last moment, with such tremendous and extraordinary bodily discomfort, still he remained blissful, he remained satisfied, he remained engaged in service to his Guru Maharaj till last moment. And koi ichha nahi. He expressed that there was no other desire remaining. His life is completely fulfilled. So do not think that it was only an opportunity available for Prabhupada. The same opportunity of becoming blissful and feeling fully satisfied in Krishna consciousness, he has given to us also when he departed and when he was there in the world. And the treasure that he has given us on his departure is still with us. So there is nothing to regret, nothing to feel uncomfortable about. Just focus on Krishna and follow the path that Srila Prabhupada has given us, and life will be blissful. Life will be not blissful, it will be also successful. In the end of the day of this life, we will not have to come back again and we will meet Krishna. And in the spiritual world, when we are with Krishna, there is no discomfort. In the material world, when Krishna appears and we are with him in Vrindavan Dham, there will be constant danger and discomfort. But when we go back to spiritual world, once and for all the discomforts will end. That is why, please do not focus on creating comfort in the material life while we are living in this world. Just focus on Krishna, and Krishna will do the needful. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I must tell you one last thing. Srila Prabhupada had tremendous faith in two things. One is the faith in the holy name, and second is the faith in the order of Guru Maharaj. With these two strong faiths, he executed his mission so very successfully that we are also enjoying the fruit of his two faiths till today. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Wishing all of you a very spiritual and happy Prabhupada Disappearance Day celebration. Hare Krishna. Any question? Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Yes?
Though, as you said, you should be blissful in Krishna, and we try to do that as much as possible. But still, the circumstances makes us feel, no, you have to come back and get into this material world, and you have to do the certain responsibilities and things. So how do we manage this?
Becoming blissful in Krishna consciousness does not mean that we give up our responsibilities and become, careless or irresponsible. But we do it as our duty, and we should not try to. We should try to not get affected by the positive or negative effects of the duties. Because when you do your duties with your family members, with your children, with your husband and wife, and family, other members, relatives, everything may not be pleasurable or great in our life. But still, we do our duties and then we remain detached. And what we remain attached is to Krishna. Our problem is, yes, we all have to do duties, including myself, yourself, everybody will have to keep on doing our duties. And while doing your duties, the results may not be always comfortable to you. But the difficulty is when we attach ourselves to the results of our duty performance, then we become sad. If you attach yourself to doing the duty and not to the fruit, then you will remain happy. Comfort or discomfort is because of the attachment to the fruit of our action. Oh, I did this for my daughter, for my son, for my husband. So this is what should happen. This is how they should behave with me. And they don't behave like that with you. So then you feel sad. What is the use of doing such hard work and spending my mind and brain and energy on this? It's all useless. Don't have to feel useless. It's anyway useless. Otherwise, also everything what we do materially, it all goes away with time. What remains with you is your attachment to Krishna. So while you are doing your duty, getting good results or not getting good results from family members, just remain attached to Krishna and don't bother yourself much, because you are not in control of anything around you. Please understand. You are only in control of doing things, not in control of the results of what you do. So keep chanting, keep praying. Every single day, I am also experiencing here. Nothing is in my control. Just doing my duty is in my control. That's all. There are so many things which are happening unpleasant around. But we can't just get attached to those. We have to just get attached to Krishna and doing our service to our Guru Maharaj. That should be our focus. Then we will not get moros. Okay? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Who is that?
Hare Krishna. Balram Taidas.
Yes, please.
So, Prabhuji, like you were mentioning, Srila Prabhupada had two faith in the holy name and faith in the instructions of the spiritual master. And in his books also, we read so many times that we should be serving the spiritual master. So how can we serve when we are not in direct touch with the spiritual master? How can we serve the spiritual master?
Spiritual master has given a system for you to serve him. You have to approach your authorities locally, mainly maybe counselor or maybe Shiksha Guru or whatever temple president around you, and get the required instruction or guidance and remain attached in the mission of Guru Maharaj in service to him. So everybody may not be getting direct instructions from spiritual master. That is not possible. Even Prabhupada's time, so many of the stalwart gurus now who are Prabhupada's disciples, they never got any personal instruction from Prabhupada. Not even, there are many gurus in ISKCON I can quote, they not even met Prabhupada one-to-one personally in their whole life, and now they are having thousands of disciples and preaching so wonderfully. I asked Niranjan Swami Maharaj, His Holiness, Maharaj, how many times you met Prabhupada? He said, 0 times. 0 times. No regret. So this is also another thought process. Oh, I don't have access to Guru Maharaj. I don't have his personal instruction. What is the use? Some people only have. I don't have. How do I serve? No. You can always serve. By serving the servant of the servant of the servant, you can always serve. Try to capture the mood of spiritual master than capturing the spiritual master physically. Try to capture his mood. That is much better and safer and long lasting. Hare Krishna. Anybody else has any question? So thank you all very much. Jai Srila Prabhupada.